Hey, can you hear me now? Wait, there. I've done it again. I freaking searched around the mic. There we are. I'm so sorry. I'll have to start from my beginning. So today we are watching something that's really, really exciting. It's the original Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon back from the 90s. And normally when you say original, this gets confused with the Sonic one. You'll think, oh yeah, there's normally like one card. When a franchise comes out, it gets like one cartoon. Like when Mario first came out, it just had the Super Show. Like Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, like came out years and years after. But with Sonic, this is the weird thing. They had two separate cartoons running at once. They both have different continuities. Some of them had some of the same characters, but they're two canons, and the one we're looking at is the original. This was the very first one to air. It's called The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. The other one is often known as Sonic /am, even though its official name is just Sonic the Hedgehog. But people just get confused if you just say Sonic the Hedgehog. So the one we're talking about today is The Adventures of. This cartoon, I just admitted that I went through a whole stage of kind of hating it, but now I generally, this is one of the most wildest cartoons I think that was ever made. Is it good? No, it's definitely not good. But is it entertainment? It is entertaining as hell. Probably gonna watch 2 to 3 episodes depending on how I feel today. So yeah, I got it all set up for us to watch. Don't worry, I got it on because all the episodes on YouTube. I mean, this is the thing with this. I noticed that it gets released quite a lot on like DVD. It's almost like, say you had just abandoned this cartoon because of how god awful it is. It's almost like they don't want you to know this cartoon ever actually happened. So here we go. So we're just gonna set ourselves up. Wow, did I just do a little wink? I did. So I have it all set up on YouTube. So enjoy. This is a masterpiece of terribleness. Oh, just setting myself up. I like full screen. Just like, no, there we go. So this is the very first episode. Super special Sonic Search and Smash, I think it is called. Here we go. So yeah, this cartoon is the one with Snatching Rounder. I think most people might remember Snatching Rounder, which were based on enemies from the Sonic game. Oh, it's going a bit laggy. Oh wow, this is laggy. Okay, I'm gonna have to sort this out. Hang on. Okay, it's running better like this. I think we're just gonna have to run it like this. Oh, it's died. This stream's going well. This stream. There we go, a lot better. Jesus Christ, this show starts with a shot of Sonic's backside. Oh yeah, the weird thing about this is I think they made a pilot and they like reuse like shots from the pilots at really random points in the series. And you can sort of tell, I think like the ending, there's like a bit at the end of each episode. And it's like you can tell it's been used from the pilot. Jesus Christ, it's like just a few blocks. Just not the logic in this cartoon. You'll see a lot of just wild logic like this, where just characters are just like, they'll just jump. Oh god, just the time when he makes a model out of his hat. Oh yeah, there's just a lot of bonges in this series. Someone must have had a fetish. Also, you may recognise that Sonic is voiced by Jamel White, aka Steve Urkel. Always seems to be the first episode, they have to explain how all these characters met. It's like, no, we just can't have the logic like existing. There's just Sonic's origin story, or no, of course, it's this really weird cartoon logic that I can understand. Like at this point, I think Sonic 2 was the latest thing out, so there really wasn't much to go by. It's just, it's just really, really wild. I just love Sonic's attitude. He's like, "Yo, dude," and he actually voices Sonic for the first 3 American-made animations, all the way up to Underground, where he actually voices Sonya. I like how most of them look like rejects from Mega Man, like robot. Teenager attitude. And that's actually an interesting fact. They actually cancelled Sonic Sat AM because of Power Rangers. Because Power Rangers are so successful. just really dumb stuff like that just happens in this cartoon. They kind of thought we're going to get more ratings from repeating Power Rangers than making a new season of Sonic Sat AM. So literally, Mighty Morphin Power just got a good Sonic cartoon cancelled. Something fetishy. Yeah, this show seems to like that. I do love Jamel White for some voice for Sonic. There was a rumor that he was actually going to come back to revoice him in Sonic Generations. There was a, I think it was apparently very early in development that classic Sonic was going to have a voice, and they were going to get Jamel him actually back in. I'm waiting. The guy's actually a really funny actor. He was in an American sitcom. Hello, hello. Nice to see you back. What? He's over there. How can he be over there? I don't get it. That is just the logic of this show. He's like, I'm over there, and the character will be like, hmm. I mean, that's the thing. There's just so much cartoon Looney Tunes. This show, I feel, is like, ever watched it, really, really, really love Looney Tunes. Really, really love their Looney Tunes. I don't know. There is just like right now they would never make Sonic like this because it'd be like no, way too many model. Sonic wouldn't do that. Sonic wouldn't do this. Like he always do this in disguises. It's like a very Bugs Bunny. Hello, mate senpai. Um, yeah, this is pure classic. I'm thinking away in a bit. I'm about to say this is generation Looney Tunes. I will admit we did have Tiny Toons Adventure and Animaniacs that I really do think was my generation's Looney Tunes. But I feel like if there was like a Premier League of what was trying to be my, I think Sonic would be somewhere in the top 5. But I think Tiny Toons Adventure and Animaniacs is more like the best version. But this was a no effort. This was a interesting the idea that they took a video game character, a character that was extremely popular at the time, and again tried to like Looney Tunes. Yeah, if you want to watch it, it looks like Sonic Hope has this episode as well. All the episodes are up on YouTube. That's why we're watching this. Just always like little guys he always has. Pingus! There is just so many like wild. I said I always. I mean, I love Sonic no matter what, but just something about this one cartoon. He just, oh, I just want. Oh yeah, you're talking about Robotnik. Oh yeah, in this version, little sidecars for Snatch and Grounder. It's so cute. I always found it really cute. I just love his little like face. Oh god, why did he show his ass? The show is like horny as hell. I wonder if the guy who made like Jumping this one was like it was his first cartoon and it was like that was your real pitch. He's like, oh, Dr. Robotnik solved all his problems by like using his massive wong. And then they were like, no, you can't do that. He's like, damn it, well, okay, in like another 25 years someone's gonna absolutely up that idea. He's just a bit all like horny. This is how Snatch and Grounder are born. I love Snatch and Grounder. I like the fact in Sonic Underground they have this really terrible knockoffs, like very Snatch and Grounder, who are terrible. I'd like to say absolutely terrible. Like one of them to be a parody of Crash Bandicoot, and they're just really annoying characters, and you're just sitting there going, I really want Snatch and Grounder. It's like that's what I find Underground is they took both of the previous Sonic cartoons and took all the worst parts from each one. And then they just gone, okay, let's get some knockoff Christian rock music. Like that's the thing that annoys me about Underground is you have Crush 40. Crush 40 are an absolutely amazing band. And just the music in Underground is so good. Like a Sonic series that focused on music, if that was Crush 40, that would be a definite. I mean, the soundtrack alone would be a definite buy. The show would probably automatically be good. Yeah, I just love Snatch. Ruben Message. And just like the fact that Grounder just has his ass out all the time. It's just like looks a what? It's just stuff like that will just happen. He just all of a sudden like turn into a like just this show just has no even cartoon logic. Yeah, so it's just weird that Underground they kind of brought back the idea of Robotnik because he has Snively in Satya, who is just he's nowhere near as pathetic as the what? It's just just these two are just great. It's great. And it's the fact that they try kicking them in the Underground and they're just like we're gonna Snatch and Grounder in there, but they're furries now, and they both have accents. And oh god, no, it's the worst character. As much as I love Snatch and Grounder, I have a passionate hate for Coconut. My god, he's not in the whole series. Are you gonna catch Sonic? It's what he says. He's like, I'm the worst occasional character ever. There's so many great like occasional. I just love them to bring back some of these characters. I mean, I love the Saturday characters. I still find it really sad. Outside of a few like the comics and a few spin-off games, they don't appear. I don't know. I would love some of the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, like Snatch and Ground, definitely. You know, I think they did bring them back in the Archie. I'm winning. You just always love saying that line. Oh no, it's coconuts. I just love this is where Sonic's addicted. So there is one thing left over from this: is the fact that Sonic's just addicted to hot chili dog, and this is where it's from. It's like how in the original Mario cartoon, Luigi's a huge wuss. That's like where that came from. Like that's like the one they like almost they were allowed to keep, and that's the one thing this cartoon like legacy started is love the chili dogs. I think even Saturday he mentioned chili dogs. I actually just got I bet I got a hugging pillow of Dr. Robotnik at home. He's just like, I love you, Dr. Robotnik. It's just like, yeah, I'm not going to support his chili dog business. Cancel that chili. I mean, in the movie, I try to remember, does the movie actually reference chili dog? I mean, the movie is, don't get me wrong, that movie was like the best movie of 2020 for Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Because I always thought as a kid, I thought, why did they never like make a movie of this shit? God, just imagine the movie, like a big screen movie version of this. Just an hour and a half of this. Just 1 hour and a half of nothing but like this weird this weird fetish. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Sonic Underground I think was made by a French company. I mean that's one of the reasons why it's so odd. Because that's the thing. It's the thing that always annoys me about Underground is this show. I can take the mick of it so much, but I can understand they had no lore to work with. There was like I understand Adventures or Saturday M does a better job with the lore. Just like Sonic, just like just spews catchphrases. Like you're just gonna spew as many catchphrases as you can. Like juice and jam time. That's just like most famous. Juice and jam time. That's what Rebel Taxi actually still uses in video. Oh god, is this like this one clip I think is if it's the one I'm thinking of, the logic of this show. So it shows you he's just like they're just going, oh, let's just do some Roadrunner. There was never like a Roadrunner Sonic crossover. I just love that picture of Sonic catching Roadrunner. And I think it's like an outsource. You see, sometimes you got outsourced. And just handing over to Riley Coyote. This is logic. Like what? So he blows his hand, and his other hand turns into a pumpkin. How? How? Even in Looney Tunes, they'd be like, nah, that's too out there. That's just silly. That is just. Sonic's just helping him. Aww. I just love the music. Like it's this really don 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 don. Don. I wanted to do it. Next Sonic, man, I love you to pieces, Crash 4. Please just put this music back in. It's just so many great lines in this film. Oh yeah, it's just like his hand turns into a sexy girl. I wonder how many furries were just invented from that last. Oh, of course, this is the show. This is the show that gave us the first ever television appearance of Sonichu's mother, Chris Chan. Back when Chris Chan was a young child. I just love it. It's just like he has to point out. It's like, no kids, don't worry. It's just me. It is me, Sonic. It's me, Sonic. What? 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 It's just who is it showing down? You really thought their audience was. And there is some moments, especially in bits, where you're like, I really wondered how dumb they thought their audience was. We'll get there one day. There's one really notorious one. I know. I'm not talking about the it's no good because they kind of every 90s kids show that wanted it. And we'll get okay. Yeah, we'll talk about the end of it when we get there. Just love their facet. They always like. They like to kidnap Tails a lot. That was they did. Whoever was like, yeah, Tails was always in trouble. I remember the Dashcon episode where he was stuck in the pulpit. That was a funny episode. Like, just Robotnik. I do love Jim Cummings in the Adventures of not Adventures Saturday. There is something like both Robotniks in the original two series. I mean, in Underground, he's just a really poor man's Jim Cummings. It's just a guy just doing a really like bad impression of Jim Cummings, Robotnik. But I do both of the. I mean, I will say he has to tell me who's my absolute favorite out of the two. I do like the intimidating Jim Cummings one just a smidge more, but there is something I do have a lot of time for Adventures of. Even though they are two separate characters, they are both great. They are both great characters. So would you stream like me to watch Underground or Sat AM? Because really, Sat AM Sat AM would just be like me gushing for like an hour just about how much I love. Like I won't take the mick out. I'd be like not willing to take the mick out of it. Ah, see Sonic knew about the virus. See so you can start making like some like video saying, look, Sonic knew about this. See, it's all I do just love his the little thingy he always drives around in. I love his voice. It's like wow, Jesus Christ, someone preached. I don't know, what was it with 90s shows and like really dumb side characters? But you just really love, or most of the time, there is some really annoying, like, sorry, dumb characters. But they're just, I don't know, just always 90s, like, it was like a rule, you must have. Oh, here we go. What is Sonic going to teach us today? I just love this, the Sonic just like going, oh yeah, this is the clip from the pilot episode. Literally, this is a reused clip because he's wearing a cape and he doesn't wear a cape. I mean, Jim Cummings actually voices him in the pilot. But yeah, I just love the bits. Anyways, just like, so yo, that's no good. Like, don't play with matches, kids. Don't smoke, kids. Like, it's like Jimmy Savile comes around your house. That's no good. If Paris comes on her house, that's no good. I haven't got the dick logo at the end. The original versions have the do dick. So we watched episode 2. I think we'll try watching 3 episodes today. So I think we'll try to do that 3 episodes at a time. Because in the UK, this was shown on the Children's Channel and Channel 4. And then I think when Underground came out, they moved to ITV. But that was just Underground, and Underground was pretty bad. Actually, no, that Underground was shown on a Dig It. Because I think Disney Park owned international rights for it at the time, and I think I've heard that's one of the reasons why there's music in Underground. It was a thingy by Disney saying, if we're gonna pick this show up, there must be music. If you haven't seen Underground, Underground is this really, really odd series. It feels like a bad fanfic. I respect the people who like Underground. I understand there is people who like it. But as someone who really enjoyed the games... Oh, wait, it's the same episode again. I'm gonna have to... Sorry about people. I'll sort this out. I thought it would go on to the next episode, but it hasn't, so I'm doing it myself. Sorry about that. We were about to watch the same episode for a second time. Oh, you're right. So, back to Underground. For those of you people who never saw Underground. It was just this really, really odd... I think it came out about Sonic Adventure time, or just Sonic Adventure was coming out. So think how much lore you had. Sonic you had. You had Knuckles. You had Amy. You had Tails. But this is how backwards Underground. There is no Tails. Tails doesn't appear. Knuckles does. Okay, to them, they actually do have Knuckles appear for 2 episodes. So that's which is a shame because Adventure or Saturday AM literally was sort of hinting at Knuckles. They were sort of building Knuckles up a bit, and unfortunately got cancelled by Power Rangers before that could happen. So it was kind of like we have waited years to kind of see Knuckles in one of these things, and he only shows up for 2 episodes, and he's nowhere near as hype as much as Saturday AM were hyping him up to be. But yeah, there's no Tails, there's no Amy. I know people hate Amy. All the other side characters, just none of them. Sonic now has his brother and sister, and I know there's people who like Manic. I don't. I just think Manic is a really annoying repaint of Sonic, and you could probably use another existing character. Sonia, oh my god, she's the most annoying character ever. Oh yeah, that's Robotnik cat phrasing. So, I like it how they do reference. You ever seen the original Mario cartoon? Joe really sort of does go off on one. It's it's barely based on the game. It's when they get to Mario 3, they at least tried linking stuff back in. But Mario 1, the original, they literally gone, okay, we played 2 minutes of a Mario game. That's the way I think the original Mario show is. There's a lot of elements from Mario 1, Mario 2, even to the bad guy, King Koopa. You ever noticed that essentially King Koopa in the Mario cartoons is actually Bowser dash Wart into one character? Look how it looks. It's he has the same colours as Wart from Mario 2, but made to look more Bowser. It was they couldn't decide what villain they wanted to use, so they just kind of went, we'll just fuse them both together. As you said, I look back at it, and they even carried on using the model for Mario 3 and Mario World. Yeah, we'll do the Mario show at some point. We'll definitely do the Mario show. It's not as cursed, but Assy. I just love how like, over Assy. I'm winning. He does this sort of Steve Urkel sort of thing. That's what. No, no, no! You don't want my bad fanfic Christian music. We will watch Underground. We'll definitely watch Underground. I just don't think. I just honest God, if we put Adventures, if we put Saturday on, I'm just going to be that really annoying person who just goes, oh, Saturday was so perfect. It's just going to be really contentious. That's the reason why I'm skipping. I will skip Saturday because it will just be me going, oh, it's so perfect. Oh, like these characters, Princess Sally is such a great character. Oh. Yeah, you're not going to want to see that. Like, Underground, I can rip. Like, this show I have respect for. Underground, I don't. So, it's the Underground episode. Sonic's like, hey, my really annoying, like, brother and sister down here somewhere that will never ever be mentioned again. Except for accidentally in one of the racing games where someone accidentally put a picture of Sonia when they were supposed to put a picture of Amy. That really happened. I think the first Sonic All Star Racing, there's a race, there's a level where there is a picture of Sonia on like the floor, and whoever took the picture, they took it from DeviantArt. They thought the picture was of Amy, and the thing is, actually like modded. I think they patched it out of the game, but of course the Wii version they can patch it out. So literally, use the Wii version, you can find this random picture of Sonia from Sonic Underground. That is literally a stolen DeviantArt picture. I mean, I apologise to the person. I don't think in a way it's kind of cool. It's like something cute. It's the mole. I vaguely remember the mole character. Yeah, we get this. We get these really bizarre, like, one-off characters, or some of them come back. I remember there's like this salesman, and he's actually a really funny character. It's to the point where I've told you about Summer Song. There's this guy who always dressed up as him. I wish I could remember his name, but he actually was a really funny character. He does appear a few times. Someone sent us. Oh, got a roach! Just love Sonic and his shit. Oh, he just plays him so well. He actually came back playing like a fan movie. I really hope that the next Sonic movie has a cameo for him. He's just really good. That would just be really nice, you know. He's just sitting somewhere, and yeah, he can just turn around like Sonic made you go, "Oh, sorry, buddy," and he's like, you know, he can just give him a bit of attitude in like the Sonic voice. That'd be so awesome. That we must happen. I know they're all talking about The Rock playing Knuckles, which would also be awesome. But that would be so cool. They just got the original said Jamel White in just to do a quick like cheeky cameo in the next Sonic movie. That would just make my life complete. Oh my god, it's the minecart level from Donkey Kong Country. He's like, hey Tails, you're in the wrong game. I noticed that Tails kind of forgot how to fly after Sonic Adventure 2. After he got stuck in like the robot. But I remember Sonic X, he like barely, like I think I remember once him actually flying because as they turned him into like the tech guy. I'm like, that's a really useful skill you have there. I realise I've not talked once about Sonic X in this. My opinion on Sonic X is... Oh god, what? This is just what I talk about the show. It's just like random stuff like this. Yeah, my opinion is if you're going to watch Sonic X, for the love of God, watch the Japanese version, subtitles. Um, they take so much out in the English version. Understand people don't always like watching subtitles for me. And I think even Sonic X is quite hard to find the entire. Actually, I don't think they even released the first series originally in Japan. They've just only recently really re-aired it on a Japanese channel, and that's the first time they've shown they carry the rest of the series. I love refrigerators. That's nice. I do as well. This show is just so damn random. So yeah, this show is notorious because it had a watch. And this is the thing. It's like that's cage. They are way too big. They are way. They could just jump through them. What happened in Sonic 1? You can't do that, Sonic, if it's Sonic 1. Ben Tails is there, so surely Sonic 2. Yeah, if you want to watch that, I have done some Let's Plays. I've done Sonic 1, I've done the prototype of Sonic 1, and I've done my first part of Sonic 2. I will hopefully be doing the second part of Sonic 2 very soon. I will be doing more Sonic watch-alongs, don't you worry. That is 100% certain we'll be doing. Like, you could just walk through those... I just like it. He's just got a little sidecar snatching around her. It's so cute. It's like his children. He has to take around everywhere. That sounds like Eddie. So, I can't do a good Eddie boy. I really could do a good Eddie boy. Okay, controversial opinion here. I'm not the biggest fan of Ed, Ed and Eddie. I think it's slightly overrated. I know, that's a really terrible and horrible comment to say. But as a kid, I really generally I think now it's become such a meme. It's become such a meme status that I can respect the show. I can now respect the show its cultural importance. But as a kid, I really didn't like. I just found the main character such a manipulative person, and I just watched the show. I was like, these characters would never hang out with him. They would maybe for a week, and then they'll be like, no, we don't like being a social outcast and getting beaten up all the time. I don't know. I've always compared it to Only for the Horses. I don't know. I just feel like Del Boy was a more lovable character, and I could understand why Rodney and Grandad and Uncle Albert would stick with him. And then I watch Ed and Eddie, and I'll just be like, this guy's just he's nowhere near as charmful as Del Boy is. I can at least and Del Boy having this episode where he actually gets beaten up for Rodney and stuff. He actually has moments where he you're I can understand why people are willing to stand by. I mean, there was moments where Del was a total troll and really I remember the Groovy Gang episode. He's a total troll in that episode. But I don't know. It was just one of those. I guess in the United Kingdom, you're probably made to watch Only Fools and Horses. It's one of the best British comedy shows. So I guess we're not comparing it. But I can admit there was a lot of crazy memes in Ed, Ed and Eddie. And then there's the side characters. I think that's always my problem. I think I would have liked Ed, Ed and Eddie more if either Rolf or the guy with the plank, Johnny, were the main characters, and maybe Ed and Eddie were more the side characters that occasionally try stabbing everyone else, sort of as the dumb side characters. I don't know. I feel like that show would have been better if it had been the Plank Hour. I mean, I'm a sucker for Plank. Plank is definitely best boy in Ed and Eddie. But that's my opinion on Ed and Eddie. I understand a lot of people really like it, and it's different opinions. Like what I'm talking about. I'm sure there's people out there who don't like Sonic Sack AM, and say people like me just really like over talk about it and say, oh, it's amazing. I just talked about Ed and Eddie for like half this episode. The Sonic the Hedgehog episode, it's not Ed and Eddie. But someone want me to do a watch log to Ed and Eddie and tell you why I don't like certain characters. Oh yeah, I don't like prankers. Prankers can really. This is a list of characters I don't like, which is interesting because there's like 7 characters in the entire franchise. My least favourite characters, go from top to bottom, are the Crankers. Hi there, Eric. The Crankers I hate the most. Followed shortly by Sarah. Sarah is a total bitch, and I want to kick her in the head. Maybe we'll do a stream where I kick Sarah from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Would people like to see a stream where I kick Sarah from Ed, Ed, and Eddie in the head? Oh, cool. That's really cool, Eric. Yeah, would you like to see an episode where I'm just continuously kicking her in the head? Oh, well, that sounds really graphic, me kicking her in the head. I don't care, because Kevin, oh, he's just that annoying. Oh, thank you for subscribing for me. Awesome. Thank you so much. We have really wild streams on here. Oh, God, no. If I said what I'm going to do to the Crank Sisters, I think the stream would be taken down. I don't think no, literally it'd be like the Crank will like, what's up? And literally just sort of pause to me, literally about to punch the one that has no, you can't see her eyes, and he sort of goes, sorry, YouTube cannot show the rest of the stream because it's just too violent. I just hear the middle, and I'm just like, just every like horrible thingy of just getting beaten up. It's just me going, and that's for sexually molesting people and finding it okay. It's not okay to sexually molest people, even if it's the other way round. You're shit characters. You're Deus Ex Machinas. You are not wanted in this franchise. Even the people who, when I say I hate Ed, Ed and Eddie, will defend it to the moon. Even defend Sarah and Kevin. It gets to the Prankers and they're like, you know what, bro? You know what, Tina? You fuck the Prankers. Fuck the Prankers. Fuck the Prankers. Prankers Sisters are the worst part of the franchise. If we could press a button, and I realise this is just turned into an Ed, Ed and Eddie. It's turned into an Ed, Ed and Eddie stream. Maybe I'll do that. Do people want me to watch Ed, Ed and Eddie? Do people want me to watch Ed, Ed and Eddie on stream? And I could just scream how much I fucking hate this Cranker. Then I said the F word on stream because that is how much I dislike the Cranker system. I should, you know what? I'm going back to my debut. You know when you say dislike, I put like Tottenham and I put Dr. Beach in. You know what? Right next to that is the Crankers. Actually, you know what? I think I hate the Cranker Sisters more than Dr. Beach and Tottenham more. But God, I'm just streaming totally gone off on. Maybe I watch it. Maybe no, actually, no, I'll try and keep that a separate stream. I'm pretty sure Eddie and Eddie episodes on here. And I think I would need to be a bit more careful with something like that because I think Cartoon Network still half cares about Eddie and Eddie, and there has even been rumours they want to reboot it. That would not surprise me, and I can tell you now, even someone who doesn't 100% like the original show, I really would hate something like Eddie and Eddie to get remade. I can see, I can see the creator has a humongous passion for animation, and like credit to him. Like I respect the guy, even though I said I'm not the biggest fan of the show. It is like I can respect people like him. Like I've watched interviews and he says a lot. He said a lot of very interesting things. And he actually sounds like someone if I was met in real life. Like if he was at a Comic-Con, I think I actually would go and meet him. and like get a signed picture. Actually, I would ask him like to draw a picture of me beating up Crankus. I reckon he'd just go, yeah, I hate it. And just like everyone in the front is like, they made us put the Crankus sisters in. Yeah, I know because that's because I've watched a lot of videos. I think Mr. Enter does a really interesting video where he sort of talks about the style. Stop Sonic in his little disguise. Oh yeah, this is a Sonic video. This isn't about me beating up Crankus. Yeah, if I do a 3D video, if I ever do a 3D video, would we pay good money just to see beating up a card or cloud? No, with a baseball bat, that'd be even. That's how horrific this is becoming. I am literally threatening to smash beating these. Oh my god, like, I just imagine you said YouTube censorship because it comes on in there. And it's like this YouTuber just wants to smash in the. And I think I need to concentrate on something. Yeah, I haven't really done anything overly fetishy in the last, like, I guess anything could be a fetish. I'm sure someone somewhere's getting turned off. So I'm going to look up to see if there's any Ed, Ed and Eddie I can watch. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think that may be a watch along in the future. I mean, we're definitely going to do some more Sonic. And we're going to do one more episode today. So I think we'll try and do 3. If it's 20-minute episode, we'll try and do 3 at a time. Don't worry, next time we'll actually have full screen. Yay! Chili Dog's on him! I never liked Chili Dog. It's funny because their Sonic theme park in Japan actually sells chili dogs. I never tried one, but apparently I'm told they're not very good. That shows you how there's a flipping. Yeah, in Japan there's Joypolis. That's like a Sega theme park. Oh, I hate that hedgehog. Oh, he doesn't actually say it. Okay, what is Sonic going to teach us today? Sonic, hey, I hate the Cranker sisters. If I ever see the Cranker sisters, kick them in the face. What? Sonic's just like, no, you gotta share your food. But wait, what about people with allergies? What with allergies? So no, you're teaching very bad information there. I don't love the meeting where they'll just like this shows an education or not. And they're like, okay, what happens at the end is Sonic just comes and looks at the screen and sort of says like, don't do drugs. And they're like, yeah, sure, that counts as your educational. I know this is not the only show that does this. I know there's a lot more. There's a lot more other shows that do that. I mean, heck, the last season of Doctor Who does it one episode. She just looks at the screen and she's like, it's all your fault. I can't do a good Jodie with it. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. So this is the last episode we're watching today. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Autumn Towers. I hate to be two separate Sunrise and Autumn because I actually I'm a big theme park fan, but I've actually never been to Autumn Towers until this year. Autumn Towers, first time I've ever been to Autumn Towers. And I loved it. Like everyone who says it's like the best theme park in the UK, I can understand. Autumn Towers lived up to its hype. Like all those roller coasters are as good. Like it's the Coaster King. If you want a good coaster park in the United Kingdom, Autumn Towers. I like Blackpool as well. I also went there the first time. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. That is also. You like some vintage roller coasters? There is some fun rides there. Oh, Lovesick Sonic. Oh god! This seems like an episode that launched a million furries. Power to you. You know what? Power to you if you're a furry. You're allowed to like whatever you like. Unless you like the Cranker Sisters, then you can go and cry it up. See how I'm angry Crankers. Okay, I'm gonna promise. I think we need a Cranker jar. Every time and I talk about how much I hate the Crankers, I'm gonna put like £1 in there. And by the end of the week, I'm bad. Oh. I just love Sonic in his random disguises. I've got a reason. I remember hearing the reason why people say cheese, and I think it's literally because someone farted once. And I forgot whatever country it is. I think cheese. I think it's known as past cheese. So it's almost like a reference to that one time that one guy farted. I love that. Where it's like someone farted once, and we're just going to reference it for the rest of eternity. Ah, Sonic's getting a little bit PG-13. Oh, sorry, we're in the United Kingdom. 12A. I was like, no, ew. Sonic, you should know better. You're as bad as the Cranker Sisters, and there goes the first pound into the Cranker Sisters, who just want to force themselves upon people. I wonder how much fan art there is of this character. I bet I could look it up now. Okay, I'm gonna go and do it. I'm gonna go and see if there's any fan art of this character. Let's go look. I got my phone up. Sonic Adventures. Um, does she have a name or is it a girl? Hedgehog. Okay, doesn't nothing coming up yet. Oh no, okay, there is stuff. No fan images, but there's. It's like Sally Acorn starts a bit. I'm just gonna go on about. No, I'm not gonna go on about how. I promise I'm not gonna turn this into a feed stream. He came. I'm winning! What's that a bit dark for this universe? Oh my god, it's the alligator from Chaotix. Actually, interesting fact, he was actually originally created for this first Sonic game. I've forgotten the name is. There was, I think it was like a sound test, and Sonic had a band, and there was an alligator in the band that had the same name as the character from Chaotix. So the alligator is actually predates Tails! Oh yes, Sonic was going to have a blonde girlfriend called Madonna. I'm not joking, the original Sonic the Hedgehog. In very early prototypes, Sonic had a blonde girlfriend. Just more bondage, just more. more peoples can screen cap them. My Sonic bondage collection is going to be complete. Because I murdered them! Oh, he is like a dragon in God, try can't turn this into a Saturday AM stream. Oh, she just appears in season 2. They never explain where she came from. She's just all of a sudden there in season 2 and it's just this dragon. I'm still considering whether to ask someone to like commission someone to create an animated video of me beating the crap out of Frank. Do you think I should start Kickstarter? Do people want to see that? Do people like? I remember the first. Oh, wasn't ice level in the first Sonic 2 Sonic game? About to say something like, yeah, because you can't get past the second level in the first one. See, Sonic, this is just Sonic trying to get me the episode. Yay! Here's the main man. Oh god! It's like someone's foot fetish, like sounds like foot fetish tick. Jesus Christ! It's just the stuff in this car in his curse. There's someone was just like, I'm just feeling as many messages. Even he admits his plans are terrible. Yeah, he always needs like to destroy a village. It's be like Robotnik's like, I want to destroy this thing. Because that's the weird thing in like this, he's not taken over the world. While in Satayam, he's like the unfeed ruler, and they're all hiding in the forests. And this, he's just like a loser. He's just not quite taken over the world yet. No, I just love that. He's like, yeah. I will admit, I know I'm gushing about this voice actor. I will admit the guy who currently voices Eggman or Robotnik, or whatever you want to call him, he does also an amazing job. Sonic Boom, if you've not watched it yet, it is actually a really underrated show. That's the most recent Sonic show. I think there's a new Sonic show coming out on Netflix, but Sonic Boom is actually really funny. It's really funny. He's like, do you want to build a snowman? Oh yeah, there's a Christmas special of this. And that's the weird thing. I don't know, it was made way after. I think it was going to be a tie-in to Sonic Extreme, which was the cancelled Sega Saturn game. And it was it I think they changed the name because it was like an Extreme. But the weird thing, it features both characters from this and Saturn because Princess Sally makes a cameo. Well, she doesn't even say a single word. I mean, the weird thing was that Tails' voice actor had to change because the person who voiced him voice was broken. I've even been on to like voice chip. Tails is always in danger in this series. Tails is just always like, and there's Sonic and 7! Smash. We want to smash Sonic! Oh god, there's probably a fanfic out there about that. I'm not even going to look that up. I'm not going to look up Sonic X Smashing Ground. We are the Sonic. Oh no, he's not playing the Sonic underwater death music. Something tells me that Sonic is not going to get caught by it. If there's anything about this show, it's caught me. Something tells me that Trapper's not foolproof. Sonic got cancelled. No. Oh no. Oh no! I have fanfics of her! Yes, what were that? I always got confused by it because you used to call little bro. I actually thought for years that Tails was like Sonic's little. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Yeah, it's naturally grounded like groundwork team rocket. I want to give you my chili dog. I know I say chili dog. You know what I mean. Oh god, he's gonna give her the teddy bear for the Rap City. Change kids cartoon. Oh god, he started to sound like the kid from that. He started to sound like I'm gonna do a rhyme. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Sonic's writing poetry. Not really, but he should have known. Oh no! Bum, 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 bum. He's just like, Dad, this is Dragon Ball. He's like, oh, curse you, Sonic! Oh, yay! Here does hedgehog! Oh, Sonic. Oh. Yeah, how breezy in like the new game. If Sonic got over that far, Sonic's like, yeah, on to the next game. Right, what is Sonic going to teach us today? Yes! It's this one! Yes! That's no good! Oh, okay. Get out of there! I just love these. Like we can't go into graphic detail, so we're just really if someone. When having kids watch that, I went, ooh, my friend like touched me on the shoulder. Did Sonic refer to that? That was a nice trip down memory lane. That was an interesting. evening of streaming. Hopefully, oh, what's going on? Okay, so I'm just gonna get to my chill out. Sorry, I just got so much clutter on my stream labs at the moment. I don't know if there is. Oh, I need to do some cleaning, I think. There we are. Right, so back to my lollipop. Yum yum yum. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, that was really fun. Please, I've just added myself onto Facebook, so please, if you wanna catch me on Facebook, please do. I am Engine Tina Vtuber, so if you want to look me up there, that is how you look me up. I have a link to it on my Twitter at the moment, and that's at Engine Tina. Of course, if you could, and I know a few people have today, give me a subscribe. I'm very nearly 200. See, that's the thing. I'm very near 200 subs on YouTube, and I'm also very near 1,500 Twitter followers. I'm like 7 followers away from getting there. So yeah, that would be great if that could happen really soon. But thank you so much. I definitely will be watching some more Sonic. I'll be putting out tomorrow the schedule for the rest of the week, and yeah, until then, hopefully I'll see you around soon. So bye everyone, bye bye.